So now we're going to talk about something really exciting, which is adding team members into your 1Brain account. Now, it's up to you how quickly you add in your team members. Some people just add them on day number one, and then they all start working together to set everything up. But sometimes it can be a case of too many chefs in the kitchen too soon, and you may want to, as the owner, take a couple of days to, first of all, set up your organization and set up your departments, then name them how you want to name them, and then add your team members in. Otherwise, things can get moved around and names can be changing constantly. And so it's up to you how soon you want to add your team members in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the bottom left-hand side. We've got settings here, which we'll talk about later on, but we're going to add in teams. This is where you're going to be adding in your individual team members. Now, when you want to add in a team member, it's super simple. You just click on Add Team Member. You're going to add in their first name, last name, their email address, and then we're just going to assign them to two different roles. So first of all, we're going to have an admin. So an admin is someone that's going to be quite senior. Admins can typically control other users. So they can then add other users and they can also remove other users as well. So you perhaps only give this to someone that's a general manager perhaps, or maybe in a larger company, operations manager. Otherwise, they're just going to be a team member. So a team member will then be able to use the platform, but team members, of course, can't add and remove other team members. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to then pop in the person's personal information, and then we're going to click invite. Once we've done so, it'll automatically send them a invitation via email. So you need to let them know it's coming. Hopefully it's in their inbox. If not, you're going to need to tell them to check their spam and junk folder, and then make sure you ask them to add our from address to their email contacts to make sure that all future communication goes directly into their inbox. That's super important. So if they say, first of all, it's not there, then it's likely there, but in their spam or junk folder. So help them to retrieve it. And if it's still not there, it's one other possibility is the email was typed in incorrectly. So you just have to go back and check that it was the correct email address. And the other option is that we're soon going to be adding in a feature to resend them their invitation link. Now, the second reason why they may not have got the email is because the email address was typed incorrectly. So to change that, what we're going to do is we're going to re-edit profile, and we're going to check that the email address was indeed correct. And then it should send the email again. Otherwise, you can also go back into here and you can click on resend invitation, and that will then send a new email to their inbox. And so once they have got the email, they're then going to click on a link. They're then going to choose their own password, and they will have then set themselves up as a user, and you'll know that they are now a user because you'll see the word active in the list on the right-hand side there. So that's how you add in a team member.